Hello everyone. We are Pulsar, without an E. Actually, without an A because it's Pulsar, keeping with the Meteor atmosphere space theme. So this is our site. Imagine you're at a party, or you're at this event, and you want to listen to some music, as we were last night. How would you decide what music you were going to listen to? Last night, it was just the admins kind of adding music, which was fine. It was good music. But let's say you want to add your own music. Normally at a party, you have that one computer which is kind of in a corner, and you have to go over there and search for whatever person. With this app, you can go on your phone, and you can join that group, that party, and you can add your own music and vote on the music that is already there. So you can log into Facebook, and then you can go into the group and turn the volume on. But this is playing, and if you see on somebody else's laptop, you can actually go online right now to this website, and you can up and download songs that have been added already. You can upload them, download them if you don't like them. And then when the song is over, let's just simulate the song being over. Okay. But when the song is over, it pulls the next one from the top of the queue. So whatever song is the most liked by everybody at the party will be played next. And this all happens in real time. So if you upload a song, it'll show up here, and that will be the next song that's going to be played. You can also add your own, you can search for music, K-T-R-E, you can add it, and then, oh, okay, there it is. And then you can upload it, and I'll do the next song played. You can also create your own groups. You can say Meteor, spelled correctly, go into the group, add some songs, you can start a playlist. There you go. You're off and running. So this allows you to very quickly share music with friends. You can be in your respective homes listening to an audiobook, doing homework together, chatting about what you're listening to while you're both doing it at the same time. And the YouTube videos are synced between two computers, which is really cool. So yeah, that is also.
Questions from the judges?
Are the videos are synced only at video start, right? And they're not synced.
So it's actually synced as soon as one client gets to the end of the video. It sends a Meteor call, which updates all the clients.
Which then
exactly
makes everybody go to the next video.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So I noticed some faces on the side. What are those?
Oh yeah, the faces represent people who are in the group right now. So yeah, these are all people that are in. I guess I'm the only one. Yeah. But these are the people in the different groups. So these are your Facebook graph, like profile pictures. We pulled from Facebook. So yeah. Are there any other questions?
Why'd you get the music from YouTube as opposed to any other source? I assumed because it was easy to get, right?
That YouTube was the first choice. We also we were pretty close to implementing it for SoundCloud. Also, we have the search done and the actual the showing it up, but it was kind of buggy and we didn't want to risk showing it to you guys.
Yeah.
So we do it now. It can be implemented for any music host.
Sure. Very cool.
All right. Thank you, Pulsar. And will Twimoji please prepare their presentations?
What was the time period for this?
Just 24 hours, so people started at noon yesterday.
So they basically created turntables.
Oh yeah,
in 24 hours.
Yeah, and open source self-hosted. Oh yeah, that's fast. Well, no, isn't that about fingerprinting? Oh no, it wasn't.
actually
shut
pretty fun.
themselves down because I think they weren't getting enough money.
Hi, so we're Team Circa, and we created a time and proximity-based event map. So if you're ever sitting on your couch at home looking for something to do, you can open up Circa and instantly get a real-time visualization of all the events that are going on around you.
All right, now someone's going to show us how this kind of works. So you sign in through Facebook, and you're given a map around your current location. And let's say someone is throwing a Meteor Hackathon right here, right now. All she has to do is click on the map and enter the event name and choose a category. We're going to call this one social, being a little generous. And let's say someone's not done yet. She's been coding for a while and she wants to maybe stretch her legs a little bit. She sees a basketball over at Alamo Square Park, thinks she's in the mood for some pickup basketball. She clicks and sees that no, they're not playing basketball. They are tackling the elderly. So just did that yesterday. Not really in the mood anymore, but it's fine because she can keep on looking.
So now someone's decided she's kind of in the mood for something a little more social. So she's going to start looking around. And, oh, what is that just popped up? Could that be a boat party? It looks cool. Let's check it out. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a pirate party. I think someone's going to pass on that one because she's not a pirate. She's actually Korean. So, yeah, she's back on the hunt for something to do.
So someone's feeling pretty hungry right now, so she decides that she's going to use a filter. So up at the top, she clicks filters, and she chooses to filter to just food. Oh look, she found something. Free gourmet 10-course food. That sounds like quite what she's looking for. So she's going to have a quick let's go, and she is going to the event now. So she's having a great time at the event, and she wants to tell everyone else how amazing it is. So she can go into My Events, and she can scroll to the event she's going to right now, and she can comment on it. And she does so through emojis, because it's the most logical way to do so. So it's she's pretty happy, it's cool, it's pretty fire as well, pretty money. And now everyone else can see how great of an event this is.
Wait. Okay, yeah, so we only have one laptop right now to show this, but we also. Okay, so Meteor, because we're using Meteor, everything's synced in real time. So whenever anyone joins your event, you're notified. Whenever someone creates an event, you can see it drop down on the map in real time. And so without Meteor, this would be really hard to do, but that's not. So yeah.
Questions from judges for Circa?
So are the events limited to events that are submitted into Circa, or can it also sync with your Facebook events since you're...
Yeah, right now it's just Circa created.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so we want these events to be something that's going on right now. So they actually expire after 1 hour. So the intention is that you basically just someone will put this down, and within an hour, people will go to it after that will expire.
Thank you, Circa. Next up, we have Emoji. Dispatch, please prepare your presentation.
On. Yeah. So, hi everyone, we're Emoji, and we decided to create a Twitter-based fire hose and try to do mood analysis with it. And so we wanted to create a fire hose based on the moods, and so we decided to represent it with emoji because that's the universal means of communication. as many people have previously pointed out. So essentially, what this is it's a map of the world. It's a 3D map that's going around. And in case you guys didn't know, today is International Cat Day. So essentially, we just grabbed a few tweets. We wish it were in real time, but unfortunately, Twitter needs to make money too. It's just a few blocks from here. I want to go complain to them. But so essentially, these are tweets that were loaded a while back. And we've sentiment classified them with happy, angry, or sad. And so right now it's all, and you can see like the first one might be NSFW, but others are pretty safe, I hope. And this map is basically just showing all the countries that they're coming from. And so if any, and we did this because a lot of people on the panel are data visualization people, so if you're looking for an intern, hit me up. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for us. Any questions?
Hi, our internship for the summer is done. So actually, first comment is Twitter does actually have a streaming library where you could get real-time feeds. So FYI for the future. And second question is, what are you using to do the globe rotating? Because it's fascinating.
We use D3 with Canvas. That's kind of the secret sauce.
Awesome. What was your... Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my
I just wanted to know how you're categorizing tweets into the different categories.
So essentially what we did was we used a standard sentiment analysis that basically is just a dictionary of words with a value. So like, for example, happy might be +2, sad might be -1, and we're just basically finding out what percentage of the words were positive and according to that.
What about happy face emojis? Can you recognize those?
Unfortunately, not emojis yet. So we're short on time, so we had to go with the standard library. But if we are given more time, we'd love to incorporate emojis in there.
So cool.
I have more questions, but I can
Make
ask
more
you
questions.
after.
Oh, do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so no matter which emoji you pick, they're all red, right?
They're all what?
They're all the globe color is red. I think these are questions I should ask offline. They're just like curiosity questions.
Okay. Great. Any other questions? Yeah.
When you click on it, can you click on the map and filter by state?
Unfortunately not. We don't have time right now. It was just meant to show where all the different ones are coming in from. If we had more time, we'd love to do that.
So based on your analysis, is International Cat Day a sad event or is it a happy event? What's the outcome?
International Cat Day is mostly happy. Although, pretty NSFW, if I might add.
All right, thank you. Dispatch, you are up. And Hydroforce, please prepare your presentation.
Everybody, I have a lot of screens for you guys. So I'm just going to let you guys kind of like experience this closer. We'll have the screen up for everybody else too, but like just in case you guys want to see. Yeah. Hi, my name is Edwin. This is my partner in crime, Anish. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the app we built today, and it's called Dispatch. So a little bit of background while he sets up this. Me and Anish, we both organize HackMIT. We both lead dev team together. And as it turns out, we find that we want to try to solve a lot of problems that we experience with large event organization using software. So we realized at HackMIT 2014, when you're a core team of 20 people, trying to manage over 1,000 people plus a bunch of like volunteers who don't necessarily know what they're doing, plus another 200 mentors and sponsors roaming around the campus trying to figure out what's going on, it tends to be really, really hectic. I'm also going to talk really fast because I have that kind of like sleep deprivation energy, just like, ugh, right now. Anyway, so what we sought out to build was a replacement for walkie-talkies with regards to real-time communication. So the thing is, we have walkie-talkies, but they cost us thousands of dollars for everything. And not everybody can get them because only like a certain subset of people can get them because they're really expensive. If you lose them, they're like 1,000 more a piece. But they're really cool, but the thing is, they're really, really high noise, low signal when it comes to task delegation. So what we want to do is like create a more intelligent way of dispatching tasks to people who are actually able to take them. And so we don't bother all these people who are actually busy. So that way we receive like a stream of tasks that are actually relevant to us. So you have two interfaces. We have power users, and we also have this kind of touch-focused user experience. So initially, we use like bots for everything. For our Slack, we have a Slack integration with HackBot, which is like a hand-rolled kind of like bot system based on Qbot. So you can like create tasks and stuff using the Slack integration. We can talk a little more about that.
Yeah, so we won't talk too much about this because we don't have too much time, but basically, we can interact with our system and delegate tasks to people. Be like, oh, I want somebody from the dev team to fix this part of our project, whatever, stuff like that. It's really easy to do, and
we have like 1 minute. Oh, we have so many things to show you.
Cool. So we delegate these tasks based on channels and also specificity of the task at hand. The thing is, when you allow users to designate their own importance, everybody thinks that their task is the most important thing. So we have a tablet-focused UI. And I'm going to demonstrate it right now without this mic. I want to select, I'm going to say, well, I need a volunteer. So you just select volunteers of the channels. I need one volunteer. Uh-oh, that's really bad. And then you just kind of select something like, I need a volunteer to bring me a really big sack of potatoes to the front desk.
Amazing, it works.
Dispatch it. And cool. So we have integrations with Twilio and with Pebble, so I can actually claim this task using my smartwatch right now. But I can also receive text messages, and texts get sent to the people who need them. And
Questions from judges?
Did you do all this in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
That is truly phenomenal. And so the interface is really useful. Are you using a particular CSS framework?
Yes, we're using semantic UI. Okay. A bunch of handles, yes.
I have a question related to that one, which is, I know the HackMIT probably has a bunch of infrastructure of stuff related to this. Did you use any of that in this app, or is it all like from scratch?
So the only thing that we used is, so the bot over here, it has a lot of different features, like we can monitor our other infrastructure, blah, blah, it has a bunch of different things. We wrote a plugin to be able to talk to dispatch, and that's the only thing we showed you here.
So cool. How hard was speaking to all the various APIs you were talking to? Like you said you were interacting with Pebble Watch and obviously lots of different tablets. How many different APIs did you have to hook up to, and how hard was that in doing that in Meteor?
So we actually found the most difficult part about this was just kind of like creating a good user experience the entire way through, because that's the hands down the most important thing. I don't want to stop and like. So for example, the speech recognition was actually native iOS because that's the best there is. We're really not going to go like really better than like iOS Siri for like figuring out what you're trying to say into a mic.
Yeah.
Twilio API was like fairly trivial, just like getting it to talk to Meteor. It was like a little bit tricky at hands, but designing the entire user flow of like kind of like saying like, I want to receive this task, I don't want to receive this task. How can I receive this task? I don't want to type anything, and delegate, and it should just do it all for me. So.
Actually, to that effect, how do I see what I need to do?
So you can actually text the number current, and it'll tell you what task you're currently assigned to, or you choose which task that you want to be assigned to.
We have a whole bunch of different interfaces. You can go on the web interface on your phone and see what tasks are available and what you are currently assigned to. And if you want to switch tasks, you can do that. Also, you get text sent to your phone when you have new tasks available. So we basically try to infer like how important something is to you based on a bunch of different factors using your And then like, if you're currently doing something that we think is low priority for you, but there's something else that's more important, like if you're delivering that stack of potatoes that we was talking about, but then all of a sudden hackathon.org goes down, and you're on the dev team, you probably want to go fix that. So we'll send you a text message and be like, hey, we know you were doing something, but we think this might be more important. Do you want to switch? And like our system will find somebody else to fill your spot in the thing you were doing previously. So we like things being like this. So and also.
All right, thank you, Dispatch. Next up, we have Hydrogen Force. And Electrophone, please prepare. Home stretch, guys. We got 3 more presentations. Except, where is Hydrogen Force? There is no Hydrogen Force. Okay, all right. Electrophone, you guys are up next.
Here, keep this one in case they show up or something.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're Electrophone. I'm Sam. So we wanted to create a collaborative audio editor, and as you can see, it's open right now. The idea here was to have multiple people at the same time moving around files, uploading files, maybe recording something, throwing it in, mixing, matching, whatever. So here's a really simple example. A few tracks are on the screen right now. Also show moving around a bit, dragging around, however you want. I can play this if I want. See if I get it here. And based on the location of all the tracks, it'll mix them. Look in a second. I think they get the gist of it. So we'll just move on to the next example. So really, the idea here was using Meteor to be collaborative. So just to demonstrate that for a bit, let me see if here. So we've got 2 windows here. We've got 2 windows here, and you have session IDs. So I'm going to log on as if I'm another user and match the ID. So we share a session. And as you can see, we load up the same exact copy. I know it's a little hard to see, the screen's a little small here, but it is the same on both sides. And I can drag around this one, and it will populate on the other side. And the same here. I can move it around, and it will follow me, however. And then I can add, let's say I import something. So grab some more sounds. Either one, it will populate on the other one as well. New track on both sides. And more. And now I can play it from either side, whoever wants to hear it. Let's throw these together, however we feel like, and play. So stop it, play it from the other one, same exact thing. It perfectly in sync, so 2 people moving around at the same time will hear the same thing, see the same thing, be able to add or subtract whatever you want. As you can see, there are session IDs here. Just by logging into the site, you get a new random ID, and you can just send that link over to anyone, and as many people as you want can collaborate at the same exact time. There's no limit here to scroll, so you can set as many tracks that you want. So that's basically just it.
So we built this with Meteor, both backend and frontend.
We also use a bunch of libraries that we found in Atmosphere. So yeah, we use this very nice material design thing. We both really suck at front-end, so it's really an accomplishment for us to keep this nice looking app.
All right, questions from judges?
Have you tried to add a playhead like in a regular?
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
we were working on it at the end. It's a lot of things to keep in sync and keep track of and make sure that it always goes back to the same place and just hitting pausing and stopping and things like that was pretty good. We actually started a couple occasions ago. It was a little just messy. We didn't have time to clean up being consistent, and really we're very focused on everything was perfectly consistent, perfectly the same. That was our focus here.
Are you thinking about making this like a API for, I don't know, Cubase or other existing tools, so existing tools can use your as a syncing infrastructure or something?
Yeah, actually, most of the syncing infrastructure is Meteor. The fact that we were able to do this at all is because Meteor is so really good at making it easy to sync these kinds of things. But yeah, I would love. I know I use GarageBand. I would love it if that implemented an API like this and was able to have friends help me out on something. So.
Are you using HTML5 audio elements or the web audio API? Or?
We're using HTML5 audio elements, but a lot of other mixed in for the wave analysis, packages from Atmosphere, things like that. Dragging packages.
All right, thank you, Electrophone. All right, last but not least, we have Prasapi.
Hey guys, so for part of our project, we wanted to figure out a good way to help teachers get live feedback from the students. And this sort of arose from college. I was TA for a class, and I always wanted to know what students were thinking at every point in time. Basically, did they understand the material? Was it going too fast? Did it have to slow down a little bit for people? And I think that question was not only for me, but for a lot of other teachers who also want to figure out what the students were feeling at the time. So with that in mind, we built what we call Presofeed, which is a way for teachers to get live feedback on their presentations from their students.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to actually try a live demo of this. And so we're going to I'll create a session and just call it Eric's lecture. And then if you're on your computer, you can go to presofeed.meteor.com and help. If you have a computer, this would be really helpful for us. And then just enter that code. Capital K, capital F, lowercase j, lowercase j. And I'm going to start talking, and then we can just kind of monitor the questions. I'll kind of look at this question and check out the sentiment. So I'm going to give a quick lecture about different basketball plays. So one of the first basketball plays is called a 5-out. It's like when 5 people line up around a 3-point line, you swing the ball from side to side, move the ball from one end to the other, and that gets the defense moving from side to side. Another big basketball play is called horns. That's when the basketball players, all 5 people, form an A shape, and that's when the big man stands in the corners and opens up the area in the middle underneath the paint to allow people to drive. I see a little bit of confusion, so maybe at the end we can. Oh, what's a ball? That's a great question. So another big play. A lot of you guys might be familiar with the pick and roll. Pick and roll is like when the big man comes up, screens the ball carrier kind of goes to the left or the right, and that opens up room to drive or room to pass out for the pick and pop. Last but not least, I want to go over some basic defensive fundamentals. So we have what we call man-to-man defense. That's when each person matches up with an opponent player, and that's you can really see one person match up with another person. You're just responsible for that person. And then another big defensive strategy, of course, called zone defense. That's when each person has an area on the court that they're assigned to, and they're kind of assigned to guarding the whole time. So with that said, I'm really glad that we're able to kind of go through some some of the basic basketball plays. Looks like the sentiment overall dropped near the beginning, but then kind of finished on a high note. So that's great. So let's go through some of the questions. This is pretty cool. What technologies did you use? We used Meteor, obviously, and used Materialize, which is like our CSS framework. What's a ball that's kind of like an orange spherical thing that you play basketball with? This guy is boring. What? I should be able to download this. How do players form an A shape? That's a great question, but we are running out of time, so we're going to open up to the real question session. Thanks. This is presentation.
Questions from judges?
Sure. One of the most impressive things when you're standing in front of a room full of people talking to them is they're all staring at their phones and tweeting whatever instead of actually engaging with what's going on. Have you thought about how you would mitigate that when you're specifically asking people to do that?
So, yeah, sure. So, it seems now that like a lot of people already are on their phone or computer taking notes anyways. So, this is usually like if they can also interact with the presenter while on the computer as well. It's like it's an easier interface for them to do that instead of like raising their hand or doing something else. So we found that if people are already on computers, this works pretty well. Another thing we didn't mention is that there is also like an
Is my sentiment sticky? So if I initially say I'm loving it, does that stay until I change my mind, or?
Yeah, great
what?
question. So what we have is we have a lifetime for every sentiment. The lifetime I think right now is 30 seconds. So when you click something, it's sticky for 30 seconds, and afterwards it goes away.
I see.
And so that's what you see in the graph. Like if you have one person, you'll see like, and you click I'm okay or I'm all good, you'll see that it's lasting for about 30 seconds and fall back down to 0.
All right, thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right, we finally have our results in. Mark, forgot about that. Before I start, once again, thank you guys so much for making this such a great, amazing event. Round of applause to all of our participants again. Special recognition to Slava, Sasha, and Anubhav, who stayed up all night to help you guys stay. That was amazing. And without much further ado, we have our winners. So for our most innovative idea, we have Ludo, Jackie, Mark, Ray, and Gabriel. Congratulations. Come on up. So the prize is the exhibit for each member. Exhibits. And if you guys are okay with it, we're going to take your picture and put it on our blog so we won't announce our winner. So please come on up. Yeah. Pluto, everyone. Here's over there. Awesome. Next up, for best visual and experience design, you get a small remote control drone for each team member, and the winner is Dispatch, Anisha and Edwin. Roll it away, guys. Come on up, and we're going to take a quick picture. Yes, Dispatch. Awesome, thanks guys. For most technically impressive, with the prize being a pep watch for each team member, we have MD Nerds. No, that's the wrong name. But Juice and DH. Sorry, we was in a rush.
Wait a second. We actually have one more member. Unfortunately, he had to leave early.
Oh, okay.
Can you just put in your name?
Say you have 3 more.
You actually have
right. Our next category for greatest social impact, a $400 donation to the charity of your choice. We have Pay to Potty, Nathan, Tony, and Meteor. You can coordinate on which charity you'd like to donate to. Just look super proud of yourselves, you guys. Awesome, thank you. Congrats. All right, the category of the hackathon apparently. Hashtag best use of emoji. It goes to Sumoji. We have these awesome emoji pillows. Take your pick. I know we should have gotten the poop one. That would have been appropriate for several. Just hug them all. Hug them all. I think the dancing baby in the background really makes that. And we have most interstellar with some lovely Meteor swag. Meteoroids. Kevin, Michael, and Ed. Congrats.
We'll post some more details about all the projects that won and possibly other projects on our website. So if you guys want more details about all these projects, be able to find out about them.
Thank you guys. If you can grab any trash as you're headed out and throw them away, get some more food. Thank you so much. We'll see you next year. Yeah.